Pastor Ragu Gratitude. Now, I have a friend who likes to tell me that she makes everything from scratch, and this is dedicated to her. Pastor Ragu Gratitude is a journey of mindfulness, even if not made from scratch by you or by me. Now, this dish may just be egg and flour, minced beef or pork, or even meat-free. But this is a meditation type poem that's all about what I had for my tea. You see, I didn't witness the hatching of the tiny chick that grew up and laid the egg. And I never scattered all the handfuls of corn to keep her healthy and well fed. I didn't use my hands, feet, or back to lift the sacks or harvest the seed. It wasn't myself who got rid of the husks, milled the flour, winnowed the wheat. Why didn't I do it? Well, there really was no need. Hundreds of miles away in some exotic land, I did not pick the herbs and spices by hand. I'm not there to remove the stalks and dry the pod, or spend hours toiling in the sludge and irrigating the sod. I have not had to carefully avoid hairy spiders and bugs that fly at you, sting you, eat you, or creep and crawl. In fact, to think of it, I have no clue what they are, what they do, or where they live at all. I'm not sure if a boss is truly mean or kind and generous, and if in the field where the workers diligently toil, there are snakes that are angry or venomous. It's not nice to think of, but I didn't dispatch the cow and watch her expire. I'm not the one employed in the factory or abattoir. I'm not required to trim the fat, make a joint, or cut the chop, or make the mince for my weekly shop. I'm not good in the garden either. Things that I carefully and lovingly tend never survive, although the weeds, they grow healthy, strong and tall and just seem to thrive. I'm no Alan Titchmarsh. The carrots and celery don't ever grow for me. I have to get them off the shelf, conveniently grown organically and hydroponically in Norfolk or Poland by somebody else. I like olive oil to cook with, and this one's from Spain. That probably got to the supermarket by ship or plane. With captains and porters, first mate and security staff. Could I get it here myself? Please don't make me laugh. I can't drive a tractor, even if its tank was full of fuel, and asking me to fix an engine would just be plain cruel. And as much as I think I might like to give it a try, you won't find me driving one of those gigantic articulated lorries around the M25. I also don't know the bloke who runs the firm that designs the thingy that makes the wheels turn. Even the wine, which into the sauce I liberally slosh, as at the label with minuscule writing I desperately peer, and realise that the grapes are not actually grown anywhere near here. I discover they've been lovingly packed in Oz, pressed, fermented and bottled, probably to the echoes of the didgeridoo, and protected heroically with boomerangs from marauding kangaroo, before being shipped halfway round the world to end up in my ragu. I often thank the supermarket checkout lady who carefully scans and bleeps the things I buy, but I don't have the time or inclination to track down and fully appreciate all the stackers, the packers, supervisors and trackers, and the young lad by the door with them samples to try. Back in my kitchen, I know it's all very sparkly and clean, but who made the soap, the bleach, and my washing machine? Who made that spoon that fork and that knife, and manufactured the batteries for my electronic scales, and who designed that must-have ingenious gadget that I've never used that we got in the sales? Who taught me the recipes, the ones I see on the TV and the net? Who gave me Nigella and Ina and Mary Berry, fat ladies and a naked chef? Who is the producer, the editor, the script writer, and who sweeps the floor at the end of the night? I don't normally think about them at all. Can that really be right? You get the point, which in this meditation I do not wish to labour, but I owe such a lot to some amazing people for that pot, the food, and adding some flavour. Now, my purpose for sharing my thoughts in this rhyme is because I'm grateful for all them jobs that are not mine. Finally, my joy and purpose is about me and about you, and also about appreciating the whole world coming together to play their part and make some pasta ragu. Thanks for listening.